Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We have some bad news about Black Beacon. Unfortunately, they've been having some rough issues going on at launch. Now, we're going to go and get that all covered up and see what is going on exactly. Because I played it at launch, it was not the best experience. It felt laggy. There was a lot of stutter. The controls were a mess for the PC client on Google Plays. The fact that they don't have their own PC client is already a disaster. But let's see. Let's see what they got going on. Let's turn that down a little bit. And let's see what's going on.
My fellow Flames of Amethyst, welcome back. Welcome back to another Black Beacon video. My name is Amethyst Abrams, and today I'm here to tell you that Black Beacon is in drama.
I gotta say, such a soothing voice.
There is drama surrounding Black Beacon, and it's only been maybe 3.5 weeks since Black Beacon's launch. So we're going to be reading out everything that's been going on, and if this continues to happen and the Black Beacon devs do not fix this issue, it could be a wrap for Black Beacon. Black Beacon could literally EOS and fail before it's had a proper chance to succeed.
That is crazy because even with all the issues I had, I still thought the game had potential. It has some pretty decent combat. The character design was pretty good. I felt like they had an overall good core of the game. They just need to work out on a lot of technical things. Like I said, the controls and the optimization of it. But besides that, I really liked the game. Now, the story was a bit here and there, but I'm sure that clears up later on. I wonder what could be going on that would cause things like that. Like, it couldn't just be the optimization, right?
Black Beacon devs have been working night and day to hotfix the game, to make the game as playable as possible, after all of the numerous feedback from how badly the game was performing for a lot of people all over the world.
Okay, so it is a lot of optimization issues, which is understandable if it's anything going off of what I was dealing with.
And they compensated us a couple of times with a 10 pull here and there and some currency and other other in-game items. And they've just constantly been hotfixing and trying their best to fix the game.
If they have a crappy launch like this, they need to do what Wuthering Waves did and give out stuff like a bunch of pulls, a free 5-star unit. 5-star units, it'll buy you a bunch of time because people won't even worry about anything else if they get a 5-star unit, especially one just gifted in the mail for free saying, hey, we're sorry about what's going on. Here's this. And a free 10 pull worth of premium currency. That'll buy you a couple, 2-3 weeks. Easy. Tops. And that'll give you time to do whatever you need to do. There's nothing else that needs to be going on. But obviously, there's some deeper issues happening.
And Global, more than anyone, based on what I've seen, has been supporting the devs and praising the devs for their fast actions. I'm in the Discord. The Discord seems to be popping off, and a lot of dev listened moments are happening in the Discord. And
as they should. Like I said, it is a good game. Just needs to be fixed up a little bit. And as long as they're happy with the developers listening, I feel like it's a good back and forth relationship.
The community. But after what's happened today, a lot of people
what happened today?
Feel betrayed, and a lot of people's trust has been shaken. So we're going to break that. We're going to break down what's been going on. So if you enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe, and comment down below, and let me know what you think of this drama. I'm not very happy with this. I feel very hurt by the Black Beacon.
You heard him. Don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel and to mine.
Devs. Let's see what we have. So over on Twitter, there is an apology and compensation announcement for the launch of Black Beacon. Dear Foresight, so seers.
I didn't know that we were called Foresights. I hate that. That's an awful name.
This is the logistics team for of the Jaiwen Club. With the deepest guilt and uneasiness, we must solemnly apologize to all of the Foresights who are looking forward to Black Beacon. Due to our lack of preparation, we have caused black screen problems, logging abnormalities, and other problems that seriously affect the experience.
Okay.
We are very sorry that when we first officially meet you, we have brought unnecessary troubles to all of the Foresights who are looking forward to Black Beacon.
That's very good. You feel the remorse. They want to try and make things better. Let's see what they do.
This is definitely not the way we expect to meet. All members of the logistics teams bow deeply to all the Foresights to apologize. At present, the problem has been improved after emergency repairs by technical personnel. This is true. They've been working so hard to make the game run as smoothly as possible.
We need more devs that react with the kind of urgency that they are reacting with right now. Because too many people will have a bad launch and just kind of do it at their own pace and not worry about it, and players will just leave a good game if it has a crappy launch and they don't even, and they get the feeling that the devs don't care.
I'll praise them for that. They have been hot fixing the game to fuck. Every time I log into the game, and I am near enough logging every single day to play and do my dailies and continue the story and do the events, there's a hot fix or there's something that is updating the game to make it better. So they have been actively making sure the game is as playable as possible.
Let's consistent.
Continue here. We will continue to optimize it in the future to ensure the gaming experience of all Foresights. We are well aware that the code cannot be hot updated, but the trust that has been betrayed needs to be rebuilt with actions. For the subsequent adverse effects caused by the improper handling of the above problems, we will compensate in the following ways. A 5-star permanent character self-select treasure box, so a 5-star selector. Lost time keys times 20, so 2 standard banner pools, and time-seeking keys times 10.
A 5-star and 20 standard pools and 10 premium pools. I feel like that's pretty good. That's what I'm saying, man. You just got some pools, give a character, people will love you for it.
A single 10 pool for the premium.
I don't see anything going wrong right now.
Here we once again solemnly apologize to all Foresights. We are ashamed that we have not brought a good enough gaming experience to all of the Foresight players. We are willing to exchange 12 points of sincerity for a chance to restart the first encounter. Now, listen to this next bit.
Okay.
Listen to this next bit. By my good friend Sticks here. Look, I love Black Beacon. It's a great gacha game, and the devs have been great to their global players.
Okay.
But giving the Chinese player base a free 5-star selector, along with 30 free pulls, and giving global players nothing is just disrespectful. If you're...
No, dude. No. Oh. Alright. I get the title. Now. Yeah, that is crazy behavior. Crazy behavior. They're not going to give global anything? Just forsaking us? Forsaken! Yeah, 100% I would quit on the spot. That is such disrespect. Why do the Chinese players get everything and we don't even get a 10 pull? We don't get anything. They get 30 pulls and a selector and we get thing. That that is the biggest L I've ever seen. The blatant disrespect.
You're going to provide compensation, provide it to all of the regions, not just one. Everyone was affected by issues. Now they might be. Now they might be, and just haven't announced it yet. I genuinely hope that's the case. But let's not play favorites here. Global loves your game too.
They're not gonna love your game for long. Unless they have absolutely zero respect for themselves, they're gonna drop that game. That's sad. That's sad to see that happen. They literally just ended their own game with that statement. If they don't end up giving them everything that the Chinese player base is getting, game's going downhill real fast.
These rewards are for CN only. CN, once again, are holding the monopoly over the developers of these games that we love. It's happened to Hoyoverse. It's happening to Wuthering Waves. And it's happening to now Black Beacon. I don't see why Global doesn't get the same appreciation and same respect as CN. The game isn't even out in Japan, and I don't even think it's out in Korea. I think I don't think Korea and Japan have the game yet. But like other than that, Global, so like NA, EU, and that kind of thing. Like we've been supporting the developers and praising them for their hotfixes and
quite literally biting the hand that feeds you. Ah, I don't even understand their thought process. Like, what would be holding you back from giving the same rewards from the CN player base to global? What would be holding you back from it? That I can't even think of anything. That's just unfathomable. It's just straight disrespectful to everyone who supported and loved your game.
praising them for their work to make the game as playable as possible. They have compensated global players before with a couple of free temples here and there and premium currency and other like material boxes and stamina things and etc. etc. But when it comes to this level of compensation, we've got next to nothing. I do not get why they are prioritizing their CN player base over global. Global's a bigger market. If you impress the global player base, the game's going to stand for a lot longer than just CN.
Absolutely.
CN's important, I get that. And Black Beacon's development team, I believe, is a Chinese developer. So of course they're going to play home field and prioritize their player base at home field. And
see, if they're prioritizing their own player base, I get it. I understand it. You wanna care for yourself first before you start giving shit to others. But if you want to just add it a little bit of extra, take off the 10 premium pools, give Global the selector with the 20 standard pools, and then give that whole thing with the premium pools to CN. If that's what you want to do, just cut off a little bit. Don't completely stranglehold everyone else but CN. That's ridiculous.
their home region to an extent.
It doesn't help anyone. It just hurts yourself.
But the fact that they've not even acknowledged global here, not even mentioned global. This is just for CN. It's disappointing. And I'm a guy that's been praising the fuck out of this game because I'm having so much fun playing the game. Fun playing the new events, fun doing the summons, fun building my characters. I've invested money into this game.
Oh, wow.
A decent amount of it. And now I see this. It's ridiculous because now a lot of CCs are leaving and a lot of players are dropping the game because they've seen this.
And I can't even blame them. If there's any reason to quit a game, this would be it. If this is what they're going to do to you at launch, who's to say that in the future you're only going to get half the rewards of CN whenever an event comes out? Or I can't even imagine, just thinking about Anniversary, they'll get what, like 3 5-star selectors and you don't even get one? I could totally see that happening at this rate if this is the standard that we're looking at.
Because they've lost hope. Their trust has been shaken. My trust has been shaken. I'm not going to stop playing the game, but now I'm a little bit more hesitant to give it the praise it deserves. It deserves so much. The game itself deserves praise. Now, I know people going, it should get a PC client, blah, blah, blah. I get that. I completely agree with you. But from what I've been playing and how well the game is performing now compared to launch day, of course I'm going to praise the developers, and of course I'm going to praise Black Beacon for improving the game's performance. It performs 10 times better than it did on launch.
No matter how good the game is, it could be the best game you've ever seen, have the best plot you've ever seen. The mechanics work immaculately. If it has a bad, corrupted company behind it, it'll fail 100% of the time. Every time. It's sad, but that's just how it is.
And you can,
I've
even
seen
in this
plenty of
apology,
games
they
do
have
the same
acknowledged
thing.
the fact they were not prepared, and they did not prepare enough for these problems from happening. But the entire world experienced these problems, not just CN. So why are you not compensating global and just compensating CN? It's favoritism. This happens all
100%.
the time in gacha games, and global players hate that. They hate that. There was like a thing like a year, 2 years ago. CN always wins. CN gets what they want. CN prioritization. Like there's but it annoys me. It's actually upset me. It's upset me.
It's true though. It is true.
I'm still going to support and play this game, and I still want this game to do very well, because this game has potential to be one of the best gachas out there if it's given the right amount of care and if it treats the player base with the utmost respect. And in turn, we will treat your game with respect. Let's have a look at one of the comments here. Yeah, it seems
It just doesn't seem like it's going to take that turn, though. Unless they change this as soon as possible, it doesn't look like you'll get any respect from this company.
a lot of global players are done with the game because of how poor the devs haven't listened to any of their issues plus the rewards. They better say something fast because it's not looking good for them. Sticks then replied, "It's sad because I know numerous of CCs that have given up on the game after seeing this, but I told them not to act too hastily and give them a chance to respond to global." Agreed, this is a bad look. Also agreed, this could just be something either not translated for global yet, and the announcement is coming. However, they do need to fix this to fix the optics here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yep, global aren't second-class or citizens afterthoughts. They're loving, passionate players. Now, some of these comments are right. This could be a mistranslation, or there could be something in here that we're not seeing, or it could just be the fact that they haven't released a global statement.
If it's a mistranslation, they needed to fix this that same hour that they put this out. That's ridiculous.
I'm making this video on the basis that they have not acknowledged global players, and they've only acknowledged CN. I hope Black Beacon acknowledges global players. I hope they actually say that they're going to compensate global players in a similar fashion to this. And only time will tell. I'll update you guys for more. I apologize to all of my Black Beacon fans. I'm sure you're just as disappointed as the rest of us are. Just let's keep our eyes and ears open.
Yeah. Hopefully that everything gets cleared up. He already put out a video talking about this, so hopefully there's some good stuff coming from it, and it's not just an empty worded apology. But thank you all for watching. I hope they get everything straight, because Black Beacon is a good game. It's just, for what I've seen, they have terrible backing and a terrible company behind them. But hopefully everything changes. Like I said, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out his video. Support him as well, Amethyst Abrams. And have a good one. Peace.